What does her work matters mean to you?
Two Black women navigating their journeys, sharing their experiences,
creating a safe space,
and being authentic.
Rooted in abundance and evolution.
Welcome to the pod.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Her Work Matters. Y'all, this episode sadly is one of the ones that we had to re-record, and I'm so upset.
Because the conversation was great.
The conversation was good, but
my outfit was.
Yes, your outfit. It was it was all spooky. Y'all didn't even get to see the Freddy Krueger. It was cute, but we're back with another episode, and we have another guest, and this is my cousin Tiffany. Say hi.
Hello. My voice is very low. Hello.
Y'all, this is my new friend.
Spirit animal.
No, for real, like, honestly, this is somebody that I can talk to about anything. Like, I can talk to her about my life, I can talk to her about my career, I can talk to her about the sky, I can talk to her about the dog down the street, like any and everything. Like, this is like my go-to person in my family, and so I'm very excited that she is here because she is literally a walking woman of wisdom.
Okay.
www. Ooh,
that's
walking
nice.
women.
Okay, walking women of wisdom.
It's gonna be the name of your brunch. I just said that.
Say it again.
Walking women of
wisdom brunch. Okay.
Ooh,
Let's go. Manifest it.
I like that.
WWB.
Yeah.
WWB.
Yeah. I'm already making the flyer in my head.
Oh.
Anyway, y'all. Sorry.
I remember.
So,
so I just want to say this is what happens when you all on the same vibration and you all like really trying to really create, and your mind is free. You don't have stuff bogging you down. It's like, ooh, write it down.
Yeah.
And them ideas go.
Yeah.
Like, what did you say? What? It was brilliant. And then you see somebody else doing it, and you be like, that was my idea. But
yeah. But we are back again to talk about shifting and acceptance. We talked about this before. I really wish y'all could have
heard that conversation.
So,
but this conversation gonna be good too.
I'm about to say it's gonna be
great. It's gonna be great terms.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. So we are here. As we talked about in the episode before this, I don't know if y'all gonna see it before this one because I ain't gonna make no promises this time. Y'all see it, but we were talking about we both starting new jobs, and my cousin has started a new job, and like it's just interesting for me. It was interesting to hear someone else's perspective that is farther ahead than me in their career, and actually see that this is the same stuff that I'm going through. Like, you're not alone, basically, is what the basis of like all of our conversations have been this summer. Like, you got this, you're good, you're not alone. Like, you have a community, you have the people here that's for you through the transitional period. So it's like, use all your tools.
Use your community.
Use your community. So for me, just in the period of shifting, like, I think my acceptance is being okay with having my family, like accepting the fact that I do have family that wants to be there for me, because I feel like growing up, like, because I was so much younger than like my older cousins, like I didn't have that relationship that everybody else had. Why? Because my parents are
in love.
Older than everybody else. So her mom is my dad's sister. They had their kids, and then I came along about 11.
Her parents are high school sweethearts that went their own way.
Yeah, and came back together.
And she connects their whole family.
Pretty much.
Both have sons.
I'm the glue.
And she's the glue.
I'm the glue.
Right. But she's also the baby.
Absolutely. So growing up, like, everybody views me as the baby, but I think now this year, and along with our family circumstances, it has allowed everybody to see me in a different light, and I'm so happy and grateful for that, because hard to navigate your family dynamic when you're grown and your family feel like, but you the baby, and it's like, but the baby got bills too.
The baby is the woman now.
The baby is the woman.
The baby is
grown.
The baby.
The grandpa is the baby for everybody. Like,
but we realized that we had to allow each other to mature and really see each other for who we are, because in an emergency, these illusions and these roles we play are not helpful.
Yeah.
They're very much not helpful, and things aren't in place that we need to be in place. Like, we need to be tight. I need to know who are your people, so that when something comes up, your people, because our friends know us better than our family.
Yeah.
I don't tell my family anything.
Yeah.
That just is like new. Like, and if I do, it's the same people, but what if those people aren't available?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how we got into it. And your family accepting you for who you are instead of the role that they want you to be in, and just seeing you for who you are. And everybody just you have to let go. Like, if you're like this, you can't receive anything.
Yeah.
So you have to let it go, and so you can open up and receive, okay, this is the person that she's become. Oh, she knows things. Yeah, I got degrees and it's going to waste. You could get this for free, but you won't listen. And so we really grew and are growing with this new kind of stressor or whatever that happened with our family. So, yeah. But I already saw her. It's just other people, and her being able to be comfortable in her bag. Like, I'm a whole woman. I have degrees. It's interesting that you want me to be a baby until it's time for me to run my life, and I'm real grown. Because a baby ain't getting no money. Okay. Babies get taken care of. Yeah. So where is that? So I think that I embrace her as the baby because she takes it off my plate, because I was the baby. And so it's like, take it, because I battled, and everybody's like, she gets mad, she the baby. And I'm like, I found myself warring with that internally. Yeah. And then I'm like, I don't need nobody else's validation. I validate me, and I can show up, okay, I'll be whatever you want me to be. I'm who I am. Yeah. But in whatever role you need me to play it, and not worrying about that part and kind of letting it go. But it bothered me for so long but then the same thing, like, my brother is one of the oldest, and he hates that because everybody has an expectation.
Yes.
And then we are living to people's expectation. I don't have time for it. My potential, the growth, and all things that we could be doing is just so stunted by roles that you're comfortable for me being in, because you're not comfortable getting out of the role you're in. But when I start growing, I notice it makes you uncomfortable. Grow with me, come on, okay? Because I can't stay in the same place.
Okay, I can't be the same person all the time.
And we don't need to be. If you're stagnant,
I shouldn't be.
Listen, as beautiful as the aesthetic is, I don't need to be this plant.
Okay? Because you see the roots back there? They ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on.
It's beautiful, and I don't need to talk about your scenery, but I need to. I'm not a ficus. I want to grow and change, and I want to embrace life, and I want to be blessed through the journey, and I want to enjoy the journey. This kind of laborsome feel like you're supposed to just, always be bogged down. And the Black woman in general really takes that on. Like, we need to stop championing burden and toil. Like, let somebody else have that for a little while. I see so much growth, even in you guys, coming out of the pandemic. Lock people in their house. Lock them in there with themselves. Either you're going to implode, explode, or you're going to flourish. And so a lot of people, a lot of negatives, people never talk about the positives that came out of the pandemic. Technology, the ambition that people have come out with, being able to sit down and say, so I can't make money this way of a job that I never was going to leave because it was comfortable. But now I don't have that. And bills still do.
I gotta figure it out.
Okay.
The stimmy ain't coming. Stimmy was spent before it came. Okay. So, I really have to find and be creative, and that's something that's stunted a lot of time in school. Like, you're supposed to do this, you this, and that's the conversation we had this summer about. But I've done everything, and I've been good, and I did everything everybody told me, that all the boxes, and I'm still not happy.
That's one thing I will say for myself. Like, I don't know where I've gotten that from, like struggling with that, because I didn't get that from my mom. My mom was never the person that she's always like, you gonna have to live your own life one day. She's always been that person to make sure I'm my own person. Like, but for some reason, like other family, like I said, other family members, people, or other people would say stuff to me or say stuff to my mama, and of course my mama would have my back, but it's still like hearing that, it's like, dang, like that's how y'all see me, like that's it, like that's how y'all see me. Because for me, that's how I be. I'm like, that's still how y'all see me. Like, I'm not her no more. Like, how can y'all get past that? And it's like I feel like when people need you to do something, it's like she's in place. Like, we know she can do that, but any other time, you still see me as the person who I've been grown from.
Or I left you where I needed you to do that, and I only pick you up when I need you to do that thing. Yeah. We almost had this conversation coming in here today.
Yes, that's why I was over here
living in silos and really being, instead of self-aware, self-absorbed. To the point where, do you remember when you were a child and you thought your teachers lived at school?
Yes, I really did think that.
I didn't. Because we're talking about something that's called object.
Okay.
Like object. Let me tell you. So when, like a child, so we have to. So when we start making these comparisons to childlike things, think about the level that we're operating on. But we want to be here, but we're still very in a fetal role. So it's something called object permanence, right? Yes. So when you're little and that baby and you're going, that's why peekaboo works. That baby really thinks that face is disappearing and reappearing and doesn't understand the face is behind the hand. So we do the same thing in the roles we keep people in, and when we come around our family. It used to be a syndrome. We used to be like 10, 9, 8, 7, and I'd be like, we ain't gonna have no parent for the rest of the summer. Sorry, mom, I ain't talking about you. But I'm just saying the roles we go back into, and it was like, okay, we pick you back up on Sunday, because it was like going into like a time warp. We gotta let each other grow. We have to challenge each other to grow, and it's nothing to be afraid of. But I think people get so comfortable and complacent that it's like, well, I don't want to do that because I don't know how that's going to work out, so I'm going to stay right here. Then we wonder why we're not happy. Because you've been doing the same thing for 20 years. We are the generations, your generation and mine, because unlike smooth face, don't let it fool you, I'm twice their age. You will really recognize that the baby boom age, you got a job and you stayed in it. That was it. Our age,
and we're not doing it.
My generation right after is like, you got in a job, you might say a little while, but you was moving around, which makes our mothers so uncomfortable. So then now y'all here, and I be dang, don't want to cuss on anything, but when she came and was talking, I was like, girl, you should have came talk to me. What we not about to do is repeat what I just went through. Because I can speed you up 20 years. Go ahead, quit that job. You do not have to be miserable. You do not have to just go in and endure it and find something I like in this. I can create this. Because who said that this was the standard?
Nobody.
Nobody. So the creativity stops when we become like, okay, I've done the things that I've done and I've arrived. I never want to arrive. I always want to be on the journey. Always. I have wanderlust.
The journey is fun.
It
may have some hills and stuff, but the journey, when I really
hills and valleys, because guess what? When you don't have the journey, it's flat.
And you're not getting anywhere.
You're mentally not stimulated. You find yourself to be in there like, yeah, I'm getting a check, but like
the check ain't even enough no more.
It's just not feeding your soul. So you slowly dying. When I'm in the car in the morning and I'm giving myself a pep talk to get out, I don't need to be here. I don't need to be here anymore. So that's when, you always keep your creative moving. We are geniuses, right? That limit ourselves to the smallest portion of our brain. You said, I don't know where I got that from. Society. Like everybody go to college, do this, do that. And I'm not discouraging anybody who wants to do any of those things. But please know, there's not going to be a day when it's like, and this is when the light switch of I'm happy goes off. You better check. You have to determine your happiness. You have to seek it out. You have to know that happiness is going to come behind work. Nobody is giving it to you. You cannot be entitled. You better be humble, because life will humble you.
Okay.
Or sit down.
Like all these things.
You will get sat down.
Very quick.
Sat.
You will get sat
Let me
down.
tell you something.
Okay.
Oh Lord, I hate it. Shut up. Listen, I'm a therapist, and I had a moment like, yeah, because you like, I'm this and I'm that, and one of my friends, good friends, was like, you kind of cocky. I was like, no, I'm not. But how they gonna fire me? I've been here. I know how this works. I did it, and I started being disgusted a little bit. I said, ooh, that I'm saying. Is that me? Did I hear myself?
Did I say that?
Did I say that? And the way that I tell you, a friend, if you my friend, challenge me. Just like anything else in life, if you got nothing but yes people and oh girl, yeah, they wrong.
Okay.
That's not your real friend.
They not.
So he challenged that.
Same boat forever.
He challenged it, and I said, you know what?
Paddling in a circle.
I wasn't even happy though. So, and I never was gonna quit. I'm telling you straight up, because I'm gonna find every reason
To not.
because it doesn't make sense, and because I have a child, and because I've been so at peace with letting go of so many things that I thought defined me, these roles and who you're supposed to be, and everybody coming to you for stuff, and then you find yourself out of balance, and so you put so much in. Now my feelings was hurt initially because how dare they? That's what I felt. But then now I go back and I'm like, thank you. They don't know me.
They need me.
And I ain't gonna say the county, but I am the county.
Okay.
Like, then I was like, girl, you know, you sound slavish. You know what I mean? You gotta take a warm bath and be chopped, because that is not who you are, and why would you ever want to be? And so it's like you're not even happy though, and you're like, yo, I'm praying, Lord, please send me. And you want the Lord to send you some easy stuff that don't feel like nothing, don't hurt nothing. You ain't gotta give up nothing. You don't have to invest in nothing. And it's just gonna slide in and be easy. Why would I value that?
Where's the glory?
Why would I value that? So I need more than hills. I need valleys, because I need to know where I was so that I know where I am. You cannot have yin without yang. You have to know. You never have awareness if you don't have the opposite. So when you feel those lows, that's how you know when you have to be there. And so I found that I was afraid. So fear had me stuck somewhere that I didn't even want to be. But I'm gonna tell you what, when we are places that we can't get out of, and in the moment, start making a plan. You ain't gotta throw your life in the wind. I ain't gonna tell nobody go out there and quit your job. I ain't got one to eat tomorrow. But if without a plan, what you do is start planning. Okay, you know what I mean? You start planning, and with that planning, now I'm distracted from all this. What I wasn't having. I'm gonna go and smile at y'all every day because I got an alternative plan. This is y'all's, and you can have it. Because when I step out, I'm good.
Yeah.
So my journey has been bumpy, but I never stopped knowing like what I was, where I came from, what I can create. And I'm always open to different opportunities, and just remembering like you got away from your goals. And I actually realized that I had accomplished all of them, and I never made another set. And so it was like, damn girl, you did that. Now what you gonna do?
Good job.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I remember like goal setting from high school all the way out, like accomplished every one of them. And that happy was still fleeting, because you can never stop that journey. You want to always learn more. You want to always be willing to do something different. This is a blessing to me, because I used to be afraid of public speaking. I take on roles that I don't really know that well because I get bored. Like, I don't want to do anything that I already know how to do, and I'm going to be doing this every day. Like, that's brain death for me. So I started doing facilitation, then I started doing training, and then I started doing all these things. And now, like, my future, and I'm saying this in front of everybody, I want my own TED Talk.
Y'all heard
I want to do TED Talk. I want to, you know.
So when the video pop up,
you know what I mean?
Y'all click on it.
Okay? And all these different opportunities. You ever heard of Toastmasters and stuff like that? Being able to go through and you really hear yourself speaking, and you're not saying like, and all this, and you're really articulate, and in your bag, everything that I'm saying, I have gone through. There's an in here because I got a word to go there. Like, when I used to not, that was like,
Yeah.
and I'm feeling all this, anxiety, and though I still feel it, I push it down because that's my negative thought distortions. Like cognitive distortions will have you so afraid and so not trying and so avoiding and so distracted. And you're like, why am I scared? What's gonna happen if I don't do it? I'm already not doing it. Okay. So I have no way but up.
You're already on the other side.
I can't get no worse than where I'm at right now. Like I'm already here.
Let's try it.
You let go, then you get over there. You be like, why did it take me 10 years?
You're like, why didn't I just start it? Why didn't I just start it? And I feel like that's something I've been learning and getting more comfortable with. Like, I have to be comfortable with what I'm doing and how I'm living my life, because I like where I'm at. Everybody else might not understand it, but I also understand that some people are scared. Some people also see in me what they wish they could have done or wish they could have been, and to see somebody that is either from the same area you are, or like y'all come from the same beginnings and you had the same opportunities, you just did it, and to see somebody else do it, it's like sometimes it can come off angry or something, come off like, well, you shouldn't be doing it. And I feel like I get that a lot from some people, especially like certain family members on my dad's side, and it's like, it's not, you can call it out. Specific. Okay, because we gonna call it out. For you. Yeah. I know it's just like, if I talk about something, it's like, oh, how you gonna do that? I'll show you. Like, that's me. I'm one person. Do not ever count me out, because I'm gonna show you been like attention.
What you tell me I can't do something?
I love proving them wrong. I love to do. And it's like, you made me scared, but I'm not. And I'm gonna show you how to get done, because it's not even that you can't get there. Maybe you need to see me do it first, and that's fine.
Let me set the example.
I'm gonna do it.
Let me see it. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. And if you need me, I'm gonna be there for you.
Yeah.
But even though you may have it, I'm never gonna, I'm never gonna do you how you did me, because that don't do nothing for me.
And I'm gonna tell you what, they probably don't even know they're doing that.
Yeah.
Because when you change, like, we're all connected, regardless of people think they're in silos, and now when I don't do, you're still connected.
Yeah.
When I change and when I really live in my life, I'm forcing you to change. And people will stay or people will leave. Yeah. And they'll remove themselves from your life. You don't even have to do it.
Yeah.
And it'll be the people that you thought was in your corner that have been the first ones. Like, I was in your corner when you weren't on point, because it made my life a little bit better. But now that you've changed and our roles are kind of shifting, I'm not ready to change yet. So I'm gonna be like, girl, why you keep doing that? Because you know this might happen and this might happen. Just, fight it.
Yeah.
Say, come on. It's gonna be all right. That's their fear. And people don't really know that they're doing that. So you have to love people through it, because we don't want to throw people away. And I really realized this because I really isolated myself from everybody. Sometimes when you hear too many voices, you do have to go to a quiet place. I literally do, because
I'm the same way.
I hear my own voice.
Okay.
She's
She's already talking.
Okay.
I need you.
And so when that quiet place,
One of y'all gotta shut up.
I need to.
yeah, and it was really like, girl, you've gotten really off of or out of balance with who you are. Yeah. And I didn't want to hear other people's opinions until I got back around to deciding where I was, because then I know that it's not influenced by anybody else but me.
Correct.
And so then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm good. That's my spirituality. Your relationship with who you believe in, whoever that is, that's you. Your physical relationships, who you letting touch your body, who you're letting come into your space and give off that energy in your house, in your life, places you go, what you listen to, what's in your mind. So really totally, like, I'm off social media for this time, and I sometimes think people do it for attention. Like, that's corny. When you come back, everybody like, girl, where you been? Because people got their own life to live. When I say I'm off, I'm unplugged.
Yeah. But don't be announcing that you leave.
Yeah.
Why
We don't
we don't care. Okay, we didn't ask.
I'm taking a break. First of all, you was gone already, weren't you? Okay.
I wouldn't even pay you.
I didn't. You don't post no way. Okay. You just up here looking.
You out here announcing because you want attention, but that's another story for another time.
Right. So all of that. So unplug. Make sure that your mind is calm. Make sure that you know, where am I going to find joy? It's not in money. We need money to live. Yeah. We need money to pay our bills and things like that. But that's going to come easily and frequently when we are in the vibration. We're on the path where we're supposed to come, because it just happens that way. So what I need to do is get all the distractions out of my life and really figure out, how am I getting in my own way?
Yeah.
What barriers and boundaries have I put up?
Yeah.
That are the wrong ones, because you need boundaries.
Absolutely.
And when you come back on, you will be ferociously protective of your peace. Like, oh yeah, that's not for me.
Yeah.
And unbothered, light. I'm light and like lightweight. Like I have no space for it. And then you have people in your life, and what's up, Key? Like we have a little, you know, like you have people in your life that really tap in and be like, why are you doing that? And you're like, yeah, why am I doing that? Am I fixing people again?
Yeah.
And you switch it off.
Yeah.
And as soon as you do, these I statements. I feel like this, so I'm deciding to do this. There's no place for ambiguity. It's no place for indecision. I've already decided.
Yeah.
And I'm so good.
Yeah.
And I'm so good, because when I haven't decided, I'm going back and forth. And am I wrong? Am I right?
It's so
And
important. That's my new.
It is.
It really
That's my new
is.
thing I'm tackling with myself, being decisive about the smallest things. As
Over.
like even eating, like we're not about to be going back and forth for 10 minutes about what we're going to eat tonight. You have to eat. What do you want? Let's get it. That's it. Like all this, because all this extra commotion in my mind it's just making me overwhelmed, and then it's gonna come to the point where I'm just like, I don't eat.
And most of the time,
That be me.
most of the time you cannot
sorry.
make small decisions because you're not making large ones.
Ooh.
And also being in situations where you want other people to make decisions for you. Just make a decision. I don't want to make a decision. I'm not making decisions for you. You make your own decision.
I'm not. Please move.
Yeah. Somebody got their toes stepped on and they do that over. What was
That was for me. Because I know me, I am an indecisive person, baby. Stephanie, a Libra, very indecisive. I don't.
Y'all waiting.
And yes, I don't know. That's me. I don't know. Because me, I'm weighing pros and cons. It could go this way, it could go this way. It's like, girl, just. And for me, I realized that like I've gotten more comfortable with like, okay, no, I'm not gonna ask nobody. Like, but no, I'm just gonna do what I want.
Yeah.
And I'll just go. And I noticed even though I started doing that, it shows in different ways now. But I still need to work on it, because now it'll be like, if I need a minute, I'll just like go off on my own. Like, whereas before I'd be like, well, I don't think I should, leave, because they're gonna think about where I'm at. Now I don't care. I need to do this for me. I need a minute, or I need to do this, so I need to go this. I need to do this. Where I used to be like, dang, well, I don't want to come off rude, or I don't know if I should do this. This is gonna make sense, but that don't work like that. Too much.
That's an
Too
internal
much.
dialogue that
Too much.
overthinking.
Too much.
People please
Right. I would say I know a very powerful Libra. It's my child's father. And what we do and we've done in parenting, we haven't been together since my child was 4, but that's my friend. Because we know each other's values. Mm-hmm. And so just recently we're moving our lives around to accommodate my son who's in high school. And so hey Bari, that's my baby. And so his dad is like, I got 3 places I want to look at. I need you to go with me. Because he's a Libra. And he knows, well, this place got 3 bedrooms, this place got 2. This one near the school, this one near you. And he's like, I need something to come in. And sometimes, like, whoever said we had all the answers, and who wants all the answers? Nobody. You tap into people that have your strengths that you don't have.
Yeah.
Or that you want to kind of cultivate and be like, how do you do that? Tell me. Because you do it naturally. I don't have that. And I want to get it.
Yeah.
That's when they tell you should be around people that have something that you don't have, that you can build with, because they're gonna open up different perspectives, right? Not everything is how you think, but if I only hang around people that think like me, how much can I grow?
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so I'm not intimidated by being around people that know other things that I don't know. Because this is not a contest, because I know what I bring to the table, and it's something in there that you need from me. Let's exchange this system. Let's barter this knowledge, because what I'm going to is back to ITT college. You know, I don't have time. So what I'm going to do is partner You know, just like y'all are doing right now. Whatever y'all bring to this, and you build off of each other.
Yeah.
You the technical person, teach me how to do that, because it shouldn't be one person. One person should be able to stop the show. I should keep it going, but that's her wheelhouse. And then I'm over here, okay, but I can get the people to come because I'm the talker. So build, and you do that, and so that's what we've always been able to do. To the side of any type of relationship with each other, but like, we value each other that way. Like, I need you to help me make this decision. This is what's going on. And you find people in your life to do that no matter what. That's why I said you can't throw people away. And sometimes people are not ready to make a change with you. You can put people on hold. That doesn't mean their life is gonna stop. I don't mean you shouldn't tap in, check on them and stuff, but you shouldn't throw them away.
Yeah.
You don't. I'm not gonna throw you away. You're gonna throw yourself away if you really ain't supposed to be there.
Woo. That's it.
Now I'm gonna give you opportunity, but if we're here reckless, I already put the caution lights on you. Don't make me close the door.
Ooh.
Now there's a boundary that needs to put up.
It's a blinking yellow.
Because some people are anchored to your life, and they don't plan on changing. And so knowing timing is everything. I heard y'all say earlier something about coping skills and when to use them. And it's like, oh, I had that coping skill. Why didn't I? Knowing the timing and using the right coping skills at the right time. Yeah. Like, this might be a coping skill where I need to count back from 10 because I feel like meeting you in the parking lot. Yeah. But it also might be a coping skill where I'm having an internal battle where I need to say, I feel like this. I'm deciding this. Let's go. I do it every day. I'm very indecisive. I get up, I have to think about what I'm gonna wear the day before. Yes. And so that's why I don't like this weather changing like this.
Yesterday.
You know what I mean? And I picked mine out because I was like, I need the vibe to be the same as when we came first. So I'm thinking through things. Yeah. But when I decided I'm leaving at this time, because I was procrastinating, like getting the stuff late. How could this be something, how I'm not even respecting myself or my own time? So I was getting the stuff late, and because I'm turning around and around in my closet, but this don't look right. What they gonna think if I, and really doing that? Hey, get it together. It's ordering your life. Decide things. Stop being so ambiguous. Just decide.
Do something. Just do something.
And when you do, I went from spinning around in my closet to being like, this is it. Let's go. I'm on the road 15 minutes early. So proud of myself. My day went great.
Yeah, I know. That's why I sound so proud of you too, because
I ain't made it to a family meal before 4 o'clock.
This is the one the folks started at 2, she at 5.
Now let me tell you
Let's just say just pulling up.
Well, I'm saying it because as social as I am, I know that some miles will be full and some miles will be gone, and I know that I ain't got to do all that first little talking.
I didn't know that as a child. I didn't know that, but as an adult coming to the family function, I totally understand that because I'm late now. I know I'm gonna be late 30 or maybe I
Y'all to the point where we call each other like, girl, when you leaving?
Yeah. People calling me now. Well, my daddy will call me in a heartbeat. How far do you?
Stop calling me.
Listen, my family was like, are you still coming? I might not show up at all.
Make it play, right?
I'm just not gonna make it.
And that's okay.
I love y'all, but I can't.
I can change.
That's okay. I'll see y'all next one, baby. Probably.
Yeah, which gets you to protecting your energy. I really think it's a real thing, and being reminded of that by people that know how to talk to you, that you really trust genuinely, and you can be like, girl, let me tell you this. And you're like, well, I hear you. You know you ain't got to go over there, right? Like, who said you had to? And you start making up these rules in your head that nobody ever said. Like, why you're stuck? And so it's like, no, I don't have to do anything that I don't want to. This is my life that I've been blessed and given as a gift. And if I'm underusing it, I feel like the Lord is not happy with me. So then I'm praying, like, whatever position or whatever I'm supposed to be doing, please come in, work through me so that I know that I'm doing whatever I'm supposed to be doing. And then I'm going to get out of my own way. I don't know where I'm supposed to be at, but I'm going to be right here right now. And then somebody will walk in the door and you be like, boom. That's why. And you be like, every client I've ever met at this new position, since I've, really embraced this, everyone has come in with childhood trauma, different things like that, and all of it, you kind of see your life playing backwards. why was I in CPS so long? Why was I da-da-da-da? I'm the only one at the agency that can see babies. I'm the only one that can do all the way from 2 and 3 years old, which they barely talking or whatever, and then all the way to people that's my mama age. Because I did all this work and I did it full out, and I was wherever I wanted to be in that moment, and I'm gonna learn everything I need to know about this, because somewhere in here I'm gonna need it. It's just like that movie, it was Slumdog Millionaire. Everything that he went back to, answering those different questions if you haven't seen the movie, I'm sorry, it's old, that's your fault. He went back to a time in his life where that fact was really where he got it from, and it was like traumatic times and stuff, and they asked him a question and he could go back to that moment, and it was like those type of moments where like I didn't know that when I was getting trauma trained that I would be here, but I knew I was going to be here. And so what I'm pulling from is all the stuff I've been through, all my experiences, all the families I've met, different patterns, and not just school. Not just school. And so you really like, wow, wisdom really does come with age. You feel like it's so corny, but it's like I got the knowledge, and now knowledge is running into like all the experiences I had, which is making wisdom. And it's really like I'm here. Like I'm arrived, but I'm arriving and going on to do bigger things. But I just wanted to say that in wherever you are may not be where you want to be right now, but you're there for a reason. And so just get out your own way, do whatever you're doing full out. And when you feel that the Lord is putting it on your heart to move, just move and go with it. Don't be afraid, cannot live in fear, because if you do, that is where the anxiety is coming from. If you depressed, I should have did this, that's in the past. Anxiety is in the present, is right now. Right now, I'm going to show up in my life 100%.
Yes.
And I'm gonna make everything an opportunity. And if it's something that that's not fitting, I'm moving.
I know the last thing that she was talking about is you have to be happy within yourself. You gotta do it for yourself. Even if you're scared, you gotta do it, because you gotta find your own happiness. Like, you gotta work for it. You can't, and if God tell you to move.
That's the part.
Say move.
Because if not, it's gonna get tight up in your throat, chest. Literally, physically,
and you're missing out. You're missing out on your full potential, where you could be, who you could be serving, who could be serving you. You are missing out on a lot.
You don't know what you're going to.
And also, you may be, the more that you hinder yourself or delay from where you're going, you could be delaying somebody else's blessing, because you could be their blessing, and they just waiting for you to get in line. Like, they just waiting, like, okay, like they may not know it's you. You don't even know it's you. But you're the person that needs them, or somebody might be ready to do something for you. They can't until you get to that next level.
And I'm gonna give y'all some homework, because that just made me think about it. And I'm a therapist that give homework. Statistically, if you give homework, you see the progress faster because you're practicing. So what my point of telling y'all this whole thing about being in social services, 15 years like over here and all that, and doing all these different roles and having to be in front of people. One day I stood up and I was like, boom, we got a family of 15 coming in. We got like, and I'm talking about not all of them, but you know, like all the parties at the tables, and I'm shutting the table up and everything. And I'm like, and I had a moment. And that moment was, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anxiety. I don't feel stress. I don't feel, I'm prepared. I'm present. I'm anticipating this. Like they are coming in for not me to give them something, but like I'm totally like neutral, facilitating mode. Like I'm ready for it. Let's get it done. And I've never felt that way. I was the one that had like upset stomach, ready to go to the club. Like I just that social piece. So homework, what I'm saying is practice talking to people. People be like, oh, everywhere you go, you always talking to somebody. I always practice. I'm always doing that, because if you're with me, I'm gonna get on your nerves, because I know that person that's at the restaurant. Well, where'd you get that bow? It's beautiful. This lady she might need somebody to pour into her today. So what I'm doing is I'm also practicing. I don't have this information for me. It's for everybody else, right? And I'm not giving you something that I don't need to use myself, because in turn, you're gonna bless me.
Yeah.
So I cannot continue walking around with my lip shut and only doing what people pay me to do. When you start showing up, people start seeking you out.
Ooh.
I got headhunted for where I'm at now. 10 days after I got fired. You can't fire me.
Ooh.
You can't fire me. What you did was do me a favor because I was hiding at your job.
Ooh. You released me. Thank you.
Like
Thank
1,000
you.
days.
You released me.
Like you made me
Now I'm free.
stop. I told you the last time you got fired, you wasn't doing this. Then you went and got another job? Bet. Fired. And I'm over there like, and my chest was heavy and I could feel it coming, but my mind, I already felt this before, so I had already quit in my mind a month earlier when I was sending out my resumes and stuff. So I'd already been putting in. So what I did the day that I got fired was I was already moved out. You can't move me out. I took myself home a month ago when I saw this was coming. And I left your stuff in that office. And I went down and got me a smoothie. And I had the greatest afternoon. It was a beautiful day. I went home and had a bomb nap. I rubbed my dog. I hugged my child. It was good. And the pressure that was on my chest was gone. My doctor had told me, you don't need to be at this job. And my mind is, I got these bills though. I have these bills though. And things that you do in the now for things in the future put me in a place where 10 days after I got terminated, I got headhunted for the job that is not a job. It's my career. I don't have a boss. I don't have anything. I'm my boss. And I've been hiding for this for 13 years of something that I do all the time. And then now it's like, okay, now sit down for 3 months and watch it work. I ain't missing that bill. You know what I'm saying? And I said it just like that. We from the South, not now. Nothing was omitted because I just sat down.
Yeah.
And even in that process, I got kind of like, girl, you know you're supposed to be doing something. I tried to get work. Got work. And it didn't work out. I ain't gonna tell you why the work wasn't working. The chill was chilling too hard and it didn't allow for the work. But I sat there obediently with no bother, no worries. When that worry crept up, I was, what am I doing? You worrying again. Just sit, just be still.
Yeah.
Be still. You know how you good. Remember when you paid your bills 2-3 months ahead of time? Because, you know what I mean? Remember? You remember? And then
Okay.
money coming in the mail, people around you like, here. Okay. Oh, you need me to keep your dog for 4 months. Great, I'll do that. Now I watch dogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just blessings, like things that you didn't know were your spiritual gifts. So we're usually not aligned with those. That's not a Myers-Briggs. That's something where you sit in yourself. What is my spiritual role? And so there's something in me that I'm supposed to be a vessel for those that cannot advocate for themselves. I fully embrace it. It gets heavy sometimes, and I have to manage my own self and step away so that I know which are my feelings and which are somebody else's. And so the journey of life is supposed to be fun. We're supposed to be in self-discovery. We're not supposed to be loathsome and downtrodden. Like, we blessed.
Absolutely.
We're highly favored.
Yes.
And anything that we want, we can have if we get out of our own way.
That's the message of the episode. Get out of your own way.
Get out your own way and submit.
Humble. Be humble.
Be humble and be obedient. That obedience is hard.
It is.
But I'm about to say, you gotta get started.
But I was gonna say, whether you do it or don't do it, you're gonna
It's gonna be good.
whether you want to do it, it's gonna get done. Like, it don't even.
That's why he said life is life.
But baby, it's coming.
You can push it.
It's gonna wrap around. It's gonna wrap around.
You can push it and he gonna push you right there.
Okay.
Right.
So, yeah, that was a good.
I thought about y'all's wrap up.
That
Y'all
was
made me
good.
sick. And I'm about to burn. I swear.
You want this? Did you ever find out?
Oh yeah, I did find that information.
Okay.
I have 2.
Oh, do I need to put my sweater back on?
You don't have to.
Damn, they can't see my muscle, my fustle. It ain't no muscle right there.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
So, go away from me with that.
That worked out perfectly.
My affirmation. Oh, you about to go on?
No, go ahead.
Okay. My affirmation is I got two. I don't even know which one was supposed to go with each other, so let me hear now. That dream was planted in your heart for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first one. And the second one is you have been assigned this mountain to show others it can be moved.
That's a good one.
Okay, my first one says your peace is more important than understanding why something happened the way it did. Let it go. And my second one,
The Joker.
whatever y'all need to be.
Whichever
As long as I got my own peace. As long as I got my own peace, I don't care.
Michael Myers. Chuck.
Okay, man.
I don't care anymore. Whoever you think I am, tell them all.
The Grinch.
Tell them all. Tell them all. Tell them all. Please get on the pulpit and tell them too.
The pulpit. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Leave that one alone. My second one says trusting in transition. We resist transition not because we can't accept change. Quite often, we actually seek out and like change. We resist transition because we can't accept letting go of the parts of ourselves that we have to give up, let go of when things have changed.
The parts of ourselves that we can't do.
Have to let go when things have changed.
Ooh.
Things already changed, baby.
But we trying to be here and be.
You can't pull them. Oh,
And that's why.
what we doing? What we doing?
Yeah. And that's the disharmony. And that's when you be like, I ain't happy because you back there.
Yeah. So I have two as well.
They're different. I'm over here trying to catch up. Okay. So the first one is, and it sounds narcissistic, but it's not. Because nothing that I do is me. And I always want to show up and be doing what I'm supposed to do, how I was sent here to do it. And I want him to be proud of me. So when I say this one is, there are people whose lives are better because of me. Like I show up every day to better, yes. As that. And the other one is stepping out of my comfort zone is necessary for growth. And I changed it from what I had it as because I heard y'all talking. And I was like, it's necessary for growth. If you're comfortable, you're complacent. Be uncomfortable.
Yes.
Get comfortable in your discomfort because that means that something is changing.
Coming.
It's pointing, but a pearl is developed from that tickle, that irritation from saying. You have to have that agitator. So when you see your enemy at work, say thank you. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, you see your
When you see them haters, say thanks. Thank you.
And that's that motivation you was talking about. You was like, I love when people have adversity. Athletes,
Hype me up. Boost me up, baby. Boost me up, please.
athletes will tell you they play their best game. Please talk, John.
Please.
Yeah.
I want you to.
There's something in my
I want you to, because that's me. Like, to a certain extent, I need to stop, because once I coach, I be like, yeah, what was that you said? What was that you said? Oh, yeah.
What you say earlier? That's the Megan. Temple her down. You going to the parking lot. We just got there. You come back to the middle. That's when you find your voice. Come back to the middle.
And we could be proud, but
Now it's getting caught.
We don't get boastful. We don't keep some bail money.
You not humble no more. You not humble no more, sweetie.
I got a bondsman.
okay.
This was beautiful, y'all.
That was wonderful.
Yes, this was a great episode.
The second recording was better than the first. I don't remember what we talked about.
I know. The first one was a great conversation.
Yeah,
This one was a great conversation. I feel like these conversations we just had with like our catch up and then having a conversation with Tiffany, it just all came together. Like it worked out perfectly. Like it just went together so good. I love it when it happened like that. I loved it.
This is wonderful. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for coming. Make sure y'all follow Tiffany. Oh, if y'all need a therapist.
Oh yeah.
In the Raleigh, Cary, Durham, Wayne County.
Anywhere in North Carolina.
I forgot.
Because I've been credentialed, thank you very much, across North Carolina. So anywhere if you're in North Carolina, then I can cover you.
Hey.
Life Stance Health.
Life Stance Health. Health?
Yep.
Or help?
Health.
Health.
And we're bigger than Better Health. We just don't have as many commercials.
been a wonderful episode. Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
and we will see y'all on the next one.
Bye.